Hey, welcome to my shop. This is Jimmy Hunt. We're going to talk a little bit about making kill cones. Let me show you what I've got. This is a homemade kill cone that I just made. I'm going to show you how to make it. My problem is I go to the store here to try to find kill cones and cannot find them anywhere. I've tried Tractor Supply, I've tried some other places, and I just could not find any. So what do when you can't find what you're looking for? You make it. So that's what we're going to do. Pretty easy to do. A lot of this stuff you can find at your own house. Let me show you some things that I have, the tools that I'm going to use, and then we'll get right to making it. Here's the tools that I'm using. All right. So, of course, we're going to need levels. I've got two sizes of levels here. And the way I'm going to cut it is with my hand grinder with a cutting blade on it. Of course, we're definitely going to need a measuring tape with this right here. There you go. Hammer, I don't know if I'm going to need it. Might as well have it on my station. Also, trusty drill. Got it. Definitely need some pencils. I always need more than one. All right. And then my trusty tool here we're going to use to put the kill cone together. Here's my schematic. We're going to use that a little bit, so I'm going to put it on my table right now. And then we have our metal that we're going to use. This is 6-inch metal. We're going to put it together. So a friend gave me that, so hey, we're going to use it. Plus, real important, coffee. Woo, it'll make you slap your grandma bald-headed. Now let's get into it. All right, we're going to use our metal right here. Bring it over to the table. I'm going to move my other stuff out of the way just for a second. And on my schematic, I'm going to come around and show you what it looks like. Can you see that pretty good? See if I can get a little closer. All right. That's the schematic that I'm using. So at the bottom of my schematic or bottom of my cone, I need it to be 30 inches. So I'll just bring this out and measure 30 inches. Kind of already did that, so I've got it already pre-marked. So there's 30 inches there. What I would do is get my level. Something that I forgot to get that we definitely need. Let's go over here. Speed square is always good, right? I'm going to show you how to use that a little easier in this process and project. Told you I needed more than one pencil. All right. So basically I'm going to take my speed square, square it up. That way I don't have to mark it but one time. There you go. And also my second piece is going to be 22 inches. So I've got it marked also, although you use your tape measure. 22 inches, there it is. Let's take our speed square and our level, put it on there. All we'll have to do is one good mark. Bam, that's done. All right, I'm gonna move both of these back just for a second onto my table. Get my grinder. There's other ways to cut this. I like power, so we're going to use something that has power. Always, if you use anything that has power, you got to plug it up, right? All right, get that done. All right. And then simply, I'd put it to the edge of my table, making sure that everything is out of the way. Especially my fingers. Oh, there's the other pencil. I told you I needed more than one. And then basically I'd cut that off. Easy peasy. cut it again. Hold on, I need another drink of my good coffee. I needed that. All right, then I'm gonna cut it again. Goggles would be good. Of course, I didn't use them, did I? Next time, better video, safety video next time. How would that work? All right. And I'm just gonna get this out of my way just for a second. Put it over here out of my way. All right. And then I've already got some of these cut. So I'm gonna use the one that I have cut for just a moment. That way I don't have to redo anything. All right. So I've got two pieces, and what we're going to do is put that together to make the cone, because it is not high enough. I need it to be about 15 inches, and that's about what it is, what it's going to be when I put these two together. All right, so the easiest way to do this is to mark you an inch, and because you want some hangover. I'm gonna mark it an inch on this side. Guess what? I'm gonna mark it an inch on this side. And I'm gonna use my trusty level. I'm gonna use the long one. Why? Because I don't have to move it once I put it down. Mark it. Get it on there pretty good. Mark it. It's marked. If you can see the line that I put there, looking good. All right. So now I'm going to make sure that I come up and half this is going to be 30. Half of 30 is what? 15. Half it there. And I'm just going to take my speed square and just go pretty well down there, just down the whole sheet. That way I can see it, what's going on. And then I'm also going to half this one. That's 22 inches. Am I right? Yes, I am. So half of 22 is what? Anybody know? It is 11. I'll mark it 11. That way I can put it right on that mark. I'll show you. Let me turn it around so you can see. So I'll put the two marks together and just hug that in there just like that. Alright? So now I need something that, I need my drill. And basically I need a piece of wood that I don't have here on hand. So I'm not going to worry about it too much. Just spread this out, and right in the middle, I'm going to take my drill and I'm going to put a hole right in the middle. There it is. And then on the end, I'm going to do the same thing. And then one on the other side. Somebody say done. Okay, move that out of the way. Take my handy dandy tool right here and basically just put these together. And I did not get the right brads. So guess what? I've got them right here. There they are. Put them in a little bitty bucket right here, knowing that I'll probably need them later. Look at there. Easy to get to. And just see if I can put that together for you. Although I had a bigger brad in here, so I'm gonna have to take the smaller piece. Show you how to do that. That just screws off. It's got a little tool in there, and you can screw that off. All right, put in the one you need. And here we go. And that works better, doesn't it? See if I can put these two together. Start it like that first. You see it going through there. Just squeeze a little bit until finally it gets hard, and bam. All right, I'm gonna do the other two pieces just like that. You see what I'm doing? Got it there. Tool right there, just squeeze it just a little bit. Go down. There it goes. And then I have one more on that piece. Alright, let's look at it again. I'm gonna turn around where you can see me put that in there. Now you notice that there's a gap here, and I'm going to leave that gap there. Usually I would cut this off, but last time that I made one of these, I figured out that little extra wing here might help me out a lot. So I'm going to take it, kind of fold it just a little bit, take my drill, which is way over there. Hold on, let me go get it. Got it. I thought it would be easier basically just to kind of fold it over like this and go over just a little bit, go right into your table. You might need another table if good table wouldn't work like this, but my table is okay. Do one more time. I'm going to get these pieces right here. I'm going to put one right about here. About right here. I'm going to see what we can do with that, all right? Now, basically we're just going to fold it. And if you can see, I'm going to put this in this hole, this first hole. Probably could use some little clamps to clamp it down. It might help you for it being steadier, easier to get to, but got that on there, didn't I? Woo! Now the next problem is trying to find the other holes. All right. Didn't stick in give my hand in my bucket and give me some more of these. There's the next hole. Find it, put it in there. Tool. And this is not taking a long time to do. Matter of fact, this is a little simple project. Don't take longer than about 15-20 minutes, somewhere along in there. Probably takes me just a little bit longer just because I'm trying to explain what we're doing and how we're doing it. If I wasn't trying to explain that, I'd be a little faster in the process. Although the hole right there is not where I need it to be. don't seem to be, there we go. See if we can make it bigger. Oh yeah. Not a problem, is it? All right, it's in there now. This process is not really hard. The first one I done, I used some zip ties, and that didn't seem to be much of a problem either. Now, if you can tell, I put other holes right here, and that did not work. It's not lining up. So I'm just going to take my drill. Just be very careful in what you're doing, and not going to put my finger in the way. Oh! No, I'm joking. Here, my finger was not in the way. Although it made for good TV, right? Or a good video. Let's see here. Trusty tool again. And we're almost finished with this project. It is not going to take me much longer at all. Same thing on this hole, of course. Make sure your finger's not there. You can also put a piece of wood there, and it'd probably be easier to hold and not cause a problem at all. Let me move my drill where you can see what I'm doing. Okay, I've got one more piece to this thing and we are done. And that's this little flap right here. I'm just gonna take in again and drill a hole right through there. It's amazing to me that I've done all that without hitting my finger, but I did not. I'm trying to be safe. Okay. Here we go. I'm almost through with this project. It's about done. Look at that. That is done. Now I may cut this off right here if I want to, maybe not. I am going to attach this to a 2x4 and make it to where I can put it right there on one of the tables like this, and then clamp it down where I can put my chickens in there. Underneath that will be my my bucket to drain the blood. So hey, matter of fact, you don't want to make it much bigger than your fist. Matter of fact, you want your chicken to be able to, the shoulders of the chicken to be stuck there where it will drain the blood there. Hey, I hope you had a good time. I hope it helps. See you later, man.